good, everybody? It's your boy DJ R. Cole, as always, and I always have with me the Queen Amira.
What's up, fam?
And we are Sk8 Connect Radio. This is Boss Talk, and we have two more special guests with us today. Everybody knows you get, well, they know Sk8 Vidzz, but they're going to get to know you, okay? So tell us a little bit about you, where you're from.
Well, my name is Doug Young. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. My parents moved to Atlanta when I was in high school. And basically for the last 30 plus years, I've been in Atlanta, an Atlanta resident, pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, are you strictly videography, or do you do photography too? Or?
Well, basically how I started out was with a cell phone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just an Android, Samsung 5, Galaxy 5.
Okay.
And this
Yeah,
was
that's
back
a
in
good bit back,
2014.
Yeah, okay.
And I just used to take pictures with the phone.
Mm.
And how it really started out is I live outside of Atlanta, about 75 miles. It's called a town called Macon.
Okay.
And I started back skating again. And I was going to Atlanta on these weekends, like on Friday, going to Golden Light, the late night session. And I was just amazed at how these people were skating. You know what I mean? It was like they were professional skaters to me in my book compared to what I was doing.
Mm.
So I wanted to capture that, and I started using the phone to capture it. And from there, it just grew into a passion. I wanted to learn moves, you know what I mean, things I could do on the skate floor, and bring it back to making. So from there, it just grew into a passion of recording people, catching skaters in their essence, and you know what I mean, and showing the world.
Right.
I didn't know about the skate community, the underground skate parties that went on, and as I learned, from there it grew. I was like, okay, I gotta show these people
What's going on.
You
Yeah,
know
it's
what
a
I mean?
whole different world.
Yeah.
It's a whole
Were you a
different world.
skater at that time when you first started taking the photos with your phone? Were you
Right.
already a skater?
Right. Well, I started back skating back in maybe 2009,
Okay.
and I hadn't skated for 30 years.
Oh,
When
so
I
you
moved-
started back when you was 15 then?
Well, something. It's close. Well, I used to skate in Boston.
Okay.
When I moved to Atlanta, I still skated. I was in high school, but it wasn't it was popular in Atlanta, but the style of skating they were doing, it was so different from the East Coast to what I was
Right.
used to.
Right.
So I kind of like, okay, these guys are doing something totally different. You know what I mean? And so I kind of got into DJing a little bit.
Okay.
Me
Okay.
and my cousin, we had equipment.
Got some turntables
What was your
right
DJ
here, man. Got some
name?
DJ Daz D.
Okay.
Daz
Everything
D.
with the D. Daz Vidzz.
Believe it or not. So,
That's what's up.
and from there, like I said, I stopped skating probably when I was maybe 19, and I picked it back up again when I was maybe 45, 46.
Yeah.
So
Once it's in your blood, it's in your blood.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean, it
so,
was natural. So I went to this warehouse where they sell appliances, all the returns from different department stores, Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had a pallet full of roller skates. That were returns.
Wow.
Chicago's, they were cheap, you know what I mean? They were selling them for $10 a pair. So I ended up buying. They were like, you can't skate. I said, let me put on a pair of skates. I'm skating through the warehouse for the first time in 30 years, and boom, it just reignited that fire.
Came back to you.
Hey.
Came back to you. Now, one of the things that I find impressive about your social media, especially on your Facebook, you have over 150,000 followers and 73,000 likes. Did you know that?
I did.
But those numbers are impressive because of the fact that there's a lot of skate groups out there. You know, it's a lot of Facebook groups. It's a lot of, you know, it's a lot, you know.
Right.
And so, and even on Instagram, you have 12.8 thousand people, you know. So how do you sustain that with there being so many groups out there?
Well, the thing is with me, it was always about roller skating. It was never trying to bring the light to myself.
Right.
It was exposing people to our culture, and I know, you know, different cities, they skate different styles.
Yes.
So going to these skate parties, I tried to capture that and show them. It might be going around the rink round and round, but in Chicago they do it JB style. In New York they do it New York, New Jersey style. In St. Louis they do it this style. So that's what I always try to capture, the essence of skating. I never made it about me. People don't even know who I am most of the time, but they know my face.
Yeah.
But it's, hey, that's Sk8 Vidzz. You know what I mean? Sk8 Vidzz is the person who's trying to bring the light to skating.
Yeah, and that's always good because, you know, we're always trying to bring the community up. We're always trying to push the movement forward. Exactly. You know, because a lot of us for skating is not just a culture, but it's a way of life for us. Exactly. You know, and you're doing a phenomenal job by capturing those videos, capturing those moments. There was a quotation that was on one of your posts that said, what did it say? Actually, I have it written down in here. Go to it real quick. It said that I've been known to stop the action and freeze time. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate that.
Prolific.
Because with photos and videography, as things are going, those things never happen again.
Right.
Yeah.
And so while
Capture
you're able to
that
capture that, it's there. Yeah, exactly. And you have it forever, you know. So I definitely commend you on that. Fantastic. I mean, just awesome. But do you work with a team of people or is it just you?
That's the thing. See, I started out with taking the pictures and capturing video. And it just became too much. I'm a one-man show. I've been doing it all myself the whole time. So
I was wondering how you going.
Well, all those angles,
everywhere.
Exactly. So I mean, I had brought the drone to the skating rink. I was the first one to do that. The gimbal.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? As far as like capturing steady shots. So I mean, I know I have an influence on the next generation coming up as far as the equipment they use, or you know, the style of how they capture it. And you know, I know in my heart that I was one of the persons that pioneered that. You know what I mean? So I always have that. But like I said, it's never been about me. It's always been about skating. Yeah. And that's how most of the people, when they create a page, they're trying to promote themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I'm not promoting myself. I'm promoting something that's bigger than myself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's the key to success for me.
Right.
Not making it about me.
Right. So one thing is, we're talking, just rolling our mouths, and we have the queen here, another queen here in the house. Yes. So we want to know, tell us a little bit about you and your skate groove and what's going on. And he said he's a one-man show, but I know there's always that extra help.
Designer.
Just the designer.
I'm
okay,
the one that
just the designer.
Well, I'm a designer by
it's
nature.
not just.
I'm a designer by nature.
Yes.
My name is Kathy Hood Bryant. I am originally from Atlanta. I'm a Georgia peach.
Okay.
I'm a designer. I have my master's and my bachelor's in design, interior design.
Interior design. Okay.
I don't do interior design. That's what I have my degree in, but my grandmother was a seamstress, so I picked up on that.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's the reason why I'm so deep into the design and fashion and all that. I'm the only child. My dad put me in modeling and fashion way back when I was 3, 4 years old, 5 years old. So that's where the fashion tip come in at. But as far as skating, I skate. I've been a skater forever.
Say with all the tricks, that ain't you. I'm just a skater.
Well, no, the tricks are not for me.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I went to RITC for the second time, and I broke my arm.
Oh my.
So it took me back.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, we're not young anymore. So.
Were you scared to get back on the skates once that happened, or were you kind of
the whole time in my cast?
Okay, see, daredevil.
You know, so I am a daredevil. I skated the whole time in my cast, but as far as me doing all those tricks,
once you have an injury, that seems to never stop skaters. They're just like, okay, whatever.
They'll work through it.
I know.
Yeah, they were
shocked.
shocked.
Like you'll be scared to like get back because you're like, okay, what if I fall again and have
fair. Sometimes, I mean, it's like skating backwards or trying to do certain things.
So do you do some of those tricks and?
Nah, not so much. I mean, I love JB style.
Okay.
And the acrobatic part of it, but you know, I'm more of a smooth. Try to be anyway. You know, a smooth skater rather than an acrobatic.
That was one of the things I want to ask you with you always doing the videos. And when do you ever have time to actually skate? Yeah.
Well, usually when I go to the parties, I try to stay until Sunday, and I know that's the time when most of the people that came in town are gone.
Okay.
So it's more of a local people that are there. It's gonna be people that stay, but most of the time it's local and it's not as crowded. So
Yeah,
I try to get
that's
my
true.
skating in at least 30 minutes, for the skate party, and then I try to capture the rest for the page or for the whoever promoting the skate party, whoever's party it is, just to get footage for them. But
So when you're doing those videos, are you looking for something in particular, or you just kind of going with the flow?
Well, basically what I try to do is I'll skate around and I'll just look, observe. And,
Okay.
I have an eye for capturing, if I see something that's going to stand out.
Yeah.
I try not to get the same people all the time. I try to expose new skaters. That was like in the beginning. I always got new skaters every
Yeah.
week. I make sure I get somebody new. You know what I mean? And people get in their feelings like, hey, you used to record me all the
Yeah.
time. Like now, well, you got to come with some new moves. I'm
Yeah.
like, you got different clothes on, but you still doing the
Same
same thing.
moves.
Yeah.
I need to see some
Yeah.
new change-ups.
But they also have to realize that it's not about them; it's about
Right,
the
the
community
culture.
and the
Yeah,
culture.
they don't
and
understand.
Yeah.
showing all that and everything like that. Because that's kind of with the radio. It's like this is for the culture.
Yeah.
We haven't really had much of a voice.
Right.
And now that, we're starting to be more recognized in the media with commercials and everything like that, now we have a voice. So now that voice is starting to be there, we need to make sure that we keep that voice going for the other generation so it does not die down, and bring awareness to the community as well. So,
and one thing I really appreciate, you guys taking that step forward and taking the initiative to be a spokesperson for the community. You know what I mean? Because that's what you are. You're representing us at the end of the day, and you're keeping skating alive. And
Appreciate
you're, I don't know what you guys. I'm doing an interview with you too because I want to tell everybody 150,000 subscribers about you guys. You know what I mean? What your plans are. I know you have an app, and also you're waiting on the Apple.
the Apple, Apple is a pain in the butt. So we're
yeah.
waiting to release it, but Android's good right now. Yeah. We actually, the whole idea was to bring see, now you guys are interviewing us.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The whole idea was to make a one-stop shop for the roller skaters to go access information that they may need, whether it's an event, whether it's a DJ, whether they're trying to find a rink or just anything like that. Because with phones, most of us are on our phones.
Exactly.
And so instead of having to go here, there, and there, it's like just go to one place. With all the Facebook groups out there, which are fantastic, I love them. I try to follow all of them, but I know I can't follow all of them.
And it's just too much in the feed too. And when you're trying to
it's
find
a lot of
party,
information.
it's like maybe this group posted it, but this group didn't. Maybe
Right.
it's on skate
So it
groups,
gets
maybe
missed.
it's not.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
And
right.
you miss stuff.
Yeah,
So you have
yeah.
one place, and it's not to take anyone's place. It's to accent what we already have. So you can just scroll through and be like, oh, here are all the parties. And
Right,
Yeah,
right.
excellent
But
idea.
the thing about it is that it's community based, so it doesn't work unless the people get involved in it. So you can go in there, add your home rink in there, okay? Because we know rinks close all the time.
Yeah.
And we're in Houston, so we don't know if your rink is still open. So that's
I
the
got you.
information that we need.
I got you.
So you guys are able to go in there, add that stuff in there. You're able to add your own parties in the events. The good thing about our platform is that not only can you do pictures, but you can do videos too.
Okay.
If you want to add your YouTube videos on there, and you have control over it, so if something changes, you set your profile up, and if something changes, you can go in there and just change it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a good way to keep everything up to date. If there's any information, we have I'm still about the app.
Yeah.
We have push notifications. So if something major happens with your party, for all the people that are going to be in your area, we can send a notification to the ones who have the app in that area. Saying, hey, guess what, y'all? This is what's going on. Yeah. So same thing with ads. We're gonna have ads on there too, but the ads are for the people in the skate community, and it has to deal with roller skating. So you're not gonna have a car dealership here, that doesn't really advertise, right? So. It's a lot of different dynamics to it, and then of course we have the online radio, which right now we are actually live on it right now. But I am recording, but I am actually recording it. At the same time, we have the ability to go to your skate party, plug into your DJ stuff and broadcast it live on the app itself.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
We have the YouTube live, so we can go live on YouTube. We haven't done much of that because we're still kind of playing around with it. Because all these different entities, when they come together, of course, they always have their issues, and
there's the legal part we have to also.
Right. Yeah. We have our
we're dealing
lawyers,
with music, and we're dealing with videos and other people.
Right. So. Yeah, so this has been a long process because we have to make sure that we protect ourselves, but also you guys as well. So we've been getting consultations, and like she said, with the music, you have to go through the licensing. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. So it's been a long labor of love, but again, this is for the skate community. So,
and the thing I appreciate too is that you guys being pioneers, the mistakes that you might make, you can prevent someone else.
Correct.
Exactly.
And we'll be happy to let everybody know all of the mistakes.
Right.
Yeah, because it's hard, and you don't know, because when you're the first, you don't know, and you make missteps, but you have to learn. You push through it. Like, okay, well that was wrong, but we know we can come this way, and you keep it moving. So when the next person comes, they don't have to do that. They can just call and say, hey, like, how'd y'all get this set up? Because you can waste a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing.
Right. Spinning your wheels.
Spinning your wheels.
And I have no problem saying how we did it. Hey, this is what we did. This is what we had to do. Right. Yeah, because eventually there may come a time where we may have to pass the torch on to somebody else.
Right.
So
I'm almost at that point. Skate Vidzz. It's like I've been doing it for so long, but I had a time where I had a whole bunch of on Facebook. You can have editors.
Okay.
So I tried to get people in different markets.
Gotcha.
Where they could go live.
That's actually smart.
Show their skating rink, their style of skating. I have people in Ohio. I have people in Chicago, New York, Cali. But Facebook started tripping about the authentication.
Right. I
can still add them on. And then we had a little situation where I posted a video of the two old ladies skating, and it just blew up. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize that the editors could get the email. You know what I mean? So somebody wanted to sponsor that video, but they were the ones I would have gave them credit for it. You know what I mean? I didn't want anything from it because it was their video. You know what I mean? And being a videographer, I don't want to take nobody to take credit for something that I did. So anyway, that's water under the table, but it's just like just stuff that you learn as you go. You know what I mean?
Have you been in Facebook jail?
You
video I posted.
Recently, we had DJ Slides here, and he goes on Facebook every single day. And he said that he's been in Facebook jail so much, they just like, whatever, just go ahead.
Retired.
I mean, I get emails saying they're going to shut my page down. You know what I mean? It's like, and half the time, I mean, I get people coming at me trying to sell marketing stuff and with numbers that you wouldn't believe, like, okay, we'll give you $5,000 a week to post a video for 7 days, and we'll pay you $5,000 up front. You know what I mean? So it's like, and when it sounds too good to be true, most of the time
too good to be true.
There's going to be something behind it trying to steal your page. They're going to try. We don't want access to your page. You post all the videos we get it, but I know there's something behind it. So if you don't feel good on about something, you gotta
all money ain't good money.
Sure ain't.
That's right.
Yeah, sure ain't.
So when you did speak about YouTube, and I know that you have the most unique skaters in the world, volumes. How did you come up with that?
That was actually Chad.
Okay.
With Skate Life.
Okay.
So he basically, you know what I mean, Chad, he's been out for maybe 2.5 years, and he's doing excellent. I mean, like I said, a lot of times I might have laid the groundwork, but he, you know what I mean? So now they don't have to climb up that rocky slope.
They can just
like,
take pull from here. That's cool.
I mean, I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? When he first came, he was like, hey, let's combine. You know what I mean? And I said, well, I got to see, you got to put in some work. But so now he's put in the work. So, I mean, we might have something in the works.
Wow.
So,
that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's all love. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not, like I said, about me. It's about the community. And I don't mind. And it's another young guy by the name of Malik in Chicago. Okay. He's got JB's Chicago skate page. And he's an excellent videographer. So it's a lot, you know what I mean? You motivate people. He talks to me when I come to Chicago. It's like, man, I've been watching you do this and do that. So I mean, I don't mind being the person that motivated somebody to do better. I want you to take it further than I took. You know what I mean? If you can, or if it's possible.
Yeah.
Do skaters come to you to get on video, or do
Well,
you normally just go to skaters? I mean, is that what's your protocol when you decide?
Well, at every skate party, I was in a hurry to try to get the footage out. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, the skate party might have got over yesterday, and they're hitting me up today like, "Hey, Unc, where's my video? You got my video?" You know what I mean? So after every party, I used to make a post. I have a real job. This is not a paying job. You know what I mean?
It's a labor of love. Yeah.
I mean, I do this for the love of the community. So please don't hit my inbox asking for a video. So it was like after every party, I would post that. So eventually they got the message. Now, if the video was dope today, or last night when I recorded, next year it's still going to be dope if I post it next year. I'm not going to post every video. Now I'm going to post at my leisure. You know what I mean? Because it's my time at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's good to, like, trickle out the content.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead of overwhelming people with a bunch of stuff at one time, and then something gets missed and so forth. So speaking of traveling, like how often do you guys actually get out and travel?
Yeah, because you said this is a labor of love. I thought people, like, if I was having a party, I'd be calling you to pay you to come and to video my event. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. If you were coming and you decided to record it, that's one thing. But if I needed you to come into my event and I wanted this out there, I would think that that's paid.
But let me say this real quick. So being able, videography is expensive.
It is.
And this is a labor of love for you. It's expensive. DJing is expensive. Videography is expensive. Photography is expensive, and
people don't realize that.
They don't realize that.
Not only that, it's your time and your craft.
That's something you'll never get back is your time.
That is very, very true. Very true. So what do you do?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, when I first started out 5-6 years ago, I had a plan that I would just, since nobody knew who I was, I would go to these events and record, and then not post all the footage, but save some for the next year, and then come back and approach the skate promoter or whoever was throwing the party, and say, "Hey, I got this footage from last year. I would like to do promos. We could start offering packages with." Maybe for your party's coming up next month or 2 months from now, we could start a promo where we could do a 30-day and maybe post a video a week, a 1-minute video just promoting your party.
That's actually a good thing, too, because a lot of people are visual now. Like, flyers are good, but what I found, people do not like to read.
At all.
They rather listen and look. So videography and what you're doing is a great job to actually promote something. We're starting to see more and more of events having like commercials and stuff like that, and and they're really getting, especially with technology, they're really starting to get very creative. So I mean, with me, it's like still. It's never got to the point where it became about the money, but at the end of the day, I've invested, I'd say tens of thousands of dollars in just equipment itself. You know what I mean? From the MacBook Pro to Final Cut Pro, you know what I mean, to the lenses, to the gimbals, and it's always been a difficult. Because, I was talking to the promoters to say, hey, they used to pay the videographers to do it, you know what I mean? But somewhere along the line where Facebook Live and cell phones came in, one of the promoters told me, you know how much, you know how many people go live and how many people have phones now? It's like, we don't really need to pay you.
But it's not the quality of
it's the quality.
Their footage is not the quality of yours. I mean, people go live and you see stuff and they're like all up on the walls and on the floor, because I know I can't video. But I might get a few good ones. But I'm just saying, it's the quality. And if you want to use this footage again, where are you going to get it from? If you didn't pay me, like, I have the footage. I have the reel. I can edit it. I can take out what you don't want.
I've got terabytes of footage. So, I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll make my own movie one day from it. You know what I mean? So,
for all
the work that I put in. But you know, it's neither here nor there. It's not always about money, but that's at the end of the day. Sometimes that's what it boils down to.
Right,
My job that I have in real life affords me to do the things, you know what I mean, that I do. This is just, like I said, an added benefit or something that I do that's with my passion. You know what I mean? So it's like I get paid to see people enjoying themselves roller skating. And then, you know what I mean? So it's not always about the money for me. And that's what separates me from most people.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. And I like the fact that earlier, you know, you had mentioned that you kind of like to be in the background, because I'm kind of the same way. I just like, I want to be in the background. Hey, you know, it is, you know, so just let everything else go ahead and, you know, do its thing or whatever the case is, because even if I don't get recognition, I still know from myself that, you know what, yep, y'all did that because of me. That's cool. You know?
Exactly.
So,
and with all the different, I mean, all the pretty much skate promoters know about Sk8 Vidzz. You know what I mean? The people that throw the parties, they'll contact me. You know, they'll give me the complimentary entry and you know, additional stuff, perks and stuff. But for the most part, you know what I mean, it's just a labor of love for me. Now, what I did want to mention, we got a trip coming up for Soul Skate. 2020.
right.
And Kay Hood has her own company that's called K-Lon Bus Tours.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it. What's happening?
Now we hear
What's
the
happening?
queen. Now we hear the
Don't
queen.
miss the bus. No, that's good. That's cool.
Don't
You know,
miss the bus. What is it
don't miss
called?
the bus.
It's Kalon's tour.
Kalon's tour. And where do you tour? Like, what are you focusing
Well, I
on?
focus on charter.
Okay.
So a lot no one was doing it. Since I've been back on the skate scene, no one was doing it. So I said, let me start up a charter.
Okay.
You know, for people that don't drive out of town, scared to fly, and just people in general just want to get on the bus.
Yeah.
And you know,
Somebody else handle it.
right.
That's right. 'Cause
Somebody
after
else
3-4
handle it,
days of
you
skating,
know.
you tired.
So I put together, you know, I just incorporated my business.
Okay.
So basically what I done, I just said, well, let's do the tour thing, you know.
Okay.
And so it hasn't jumped off yet. I did the one, we went to Tampa. It
Okay.
wasn't a big bus because, I mean, I was looking to get 50-something people, but I only got like 20-something.
What do you think that was? Was it the marketing? You just, because you're new, or people?
I'm known, but I'm not out there like,
Okay.
you know, I'm not really, and I'm not really a
So is this a party bus? Like, I mean, what can we expect when we
He-
get on the
he's
bus?
gonna make it a party bus.
Okay, what we
I'm just
expect when we
making
get on the
you
bus?
know, making
You
it
just-
comfortable for everybody
okay.
to get on and be
Okay.
able to, you know, you gotta wait there, you gotta wait back. You don't have to worry, you can drink.
Mm-hmm.
Can't smoke, drink. You know, so I just want to go like when we go to Detroit, I want to stop in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Ohio on the way to Detroit. Like with Tampa, we couldn't really do that because it's my first trip. So it'll probably jump off, you know. So I'm just.
So you have to give us some more information so we can let the
Definitely.
people know
Definitely.
that they have a ride.
Yeah.
If they don't want to drive, and
If you don't want to drive, okay. So what it is we're doing a bus tour to
from Atlanta.
from Atlanta
Okay.
to Tampa Soul Skate.
No,
Detroit
Soul
Soul
Skate.
Skate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Detroit Soul Skate. So the price is $325 a couple and $200 for singles, but the singles will get the main event ticket free.
Okay.
It's 56 seats, so you know I'm
We
only.
can fill up 2 buses.
We can fill up
Yeah.
2 buses.
Yeah.
I mean, as many as come, I fill up whatever it takes. I
That's
wanna get it.
actually a good price considering if
What
you
you pay to
drove.
fly.
Now, you
Right.
gotta put gas.
Yeah.
Flying, the cost of flying, and
Yeah.
all you gotta do is just sit back and chill and
Sit back and
sleep.
chill.
So what's the
I'm
food
giving-
situation when you're on the bus? Do you just stop for food, or can you bring
Well,
food?
actually,
or you-
the first one I did, I gave snacks on the bus.
Okay.
I did T-shirts, snacks, T-shirts, and we also stopped because it was a smaller group, so I could stop.
Okay.
But on this one, it'll be a restroom on there. It'll be a big charter bus.
Okay.
So I had to drop it down because I didn't get 56 people, so we had to go on a smaller transit.
Okay.
And basically, I'm on this tour. I'm gonna do snacks, and I'm gonna do a care package.
Okay.
So you know, like the earplugs, because people don't want to hear
Everybody
what you
turned
play
up all the
turned
time.
up all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
I'm gonna give
yeah.
you snacks and
Yeah.
drinks and stuff like that. So basically, it's just gonna be a fun ride. Doug talking about he's gonna make a movie.
Okay. Hey, you should.
Get on the
As
bus.
you should. They're on the bus.
Get
We
on
say
the
get on the
bus.
bus. Hey.
Spike Lee.
What is the bus train? Like Soul Plane
Yeah.
bus?
Yeah, exactly.
Soul bus.
Exactly.
Soul bus.
Soul bus to
Yeah.
Soul Skate.
I'll see.
Hey,
See,
there
now you
go.
got a title.
There
Now you
go.
have no excuse.
And you have
Yeah.
to tell us
You know?
about. You have to give us more information as you solidify things. Let us know so we can put it out there. 'Cause
Okay.
Definitely.
not necessarily where you stop, like you're going from Atlanta, but where are the places you would stop? And
Well,
can I get on the bus at one of them stops, like between here and Detroit?
Yes, so you can get on the bus. I'm basically trying to weigh it out now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop it. How I do it in Atlanta, we always park at the Walmart, the major
Okay.
that stays open 24 hours. So
Yeah.
I got a connection with them.
Okay.
So I tell everybody park at the Walmart. We got security to watch your cars for the 3 or 4 days we gone. So I want to basically go if I go to Tennessee, I want to do a big Walmart, somewhere that's open 24 hours. So I'm going to connect with the Walmarts because I
Okay.
think that's a better place.
Yeah,
I used to do we go gambling to casinos, and we would stop. We would park at the Walmart. So that's basically what I want to continue doing. So I'll probably connect with all the Walmarts in
Okay.
Tennessee, Kentucky.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to
Ohio.
let us know the stops because you might need to get on the bus somewhere.
Yes, yes.
No,
I need the radio station on the
Yeah,
grab
come
some
on.
snacks.
Yeah. So that's basically what else? What else do you?
Well, I mean, it sounds like, anything when you're starting out, it's always going to be, roadblocks. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
might not be, you always got high hopes and aspirations. You know what I mean? So don't lower your standards just because
That's
the first
right.
one didn't
That's
jump
right.
off like you wanted
Right.
to.
Y'all just get on the bus.
Yeah.
We gonna work
Right.
it out. Like it may
Right,
not be what you want
exactly.
this time. Next time it'll be better. Just get on the bus.
And that's exactly what I was telling him. So, with a couple things, I had to break it down because a lot of people was coming to me talking about how you going to charge us one something, and then I got a wife that wants to go and charge me one something too.
Yeah.
So I said we got to come up with a connection,
Right.
a couple. But I only gave so many. You only got a small window of couples.
Okay. Yeah.
I got 12 seats for couples, so
Okay.
that's 24 seats.
Yeah.
So 12 couples can go for $325. The rest will be singles.
Okay.
That's still a good
Yeah,
price.
that's
right.
Me.
You still can't beat
no,
that.
you can't beat that.
But
Back
you-
and forth.
Yeah.
Detroit.
And you can just
Snacks.
sleep.
Snack, sleep, and you
Yeah,
get
you
care
get
pack.
admission.
And my
How
care
long is that in
package-
terms of time? What's the travel time?
I think it's 12 hours.
Yeah. Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah, straight from Atlanta to Detroit. So with those stops, it'll probably be additional hour, maybe
Three,
Yeah.
3 hours.
maybe 2.5.
Try to
Because we're
make-
not going to stop
try to make it
for
along the route.
30, 45
Right.
minutes. It's just going to be maybe
Yeah,
a
just
15-minute stop.
get out
Because
and
you only got
stretch.
one bathroom,
Yeah.
on the bus. So when I stop in Tennessee, you better get a big whatever you want to get.
Okay.
When we stop in Kentucky, you better get whatever you want to get because
Okay.
we're going to stop in. And when we get to Ohio, we're going straight on through. So
Well, I'm excited because you know what? Once it kick off, you can have a bus leaving from Texas going to the next place, or having a bus
Exactly.
going from somewhere else.
Exactly.
So I'm
Exactly.
excited.
And a lot of people, it's like, oh, it's not going to work. This, then I said, well, I'm not going to quit.
Don't worry about
And
the
you know
naysayers.
what? You're gonna get a lot of that.
Yeah.
We got a lot of that. I still get a lot of that. But I'm just like, you know what? You'll just be the person that's later on saying, "Man, I should have jumped on that when,
Right,
Exactly.
right.
when they asked me to."
And most
you know?
of the times when you start something in your home base area, people aren't going to support you because they're going to want to see you fail.
Right.
And they might not, but once they see everybody else coming on
Right.
board, they're going to be just like you said.
Then they want to get on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, okay, I'm going to get on the next one. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
might
but
not get on.
it doesn't even make sense because if you think about it, I don't have to drive. Like I can
Right.
just drink and I can
Chill.
eat and I can chill. And I know it's gonna be music. I know it's gonna be a party. Like I can chill. I would be like, I'm on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
It was fun when we did the first one. You have to get the kinks out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're going to have problems.
yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
You got people say, well, I was crammed up because we went on the smaller bus. Well, do you think I'm supposed to, you're going to be crammed up and get on a smaller bus, and I'm going to take food out of my baby's mouth
Yeah.
and give y'all a huge bus for 20 people with 50
Yeah.
seats. So,
Yeah.
no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's
This
up.
one will be better. We're waiting to hear the information so we can put it out there because we're gonna fill up the bus.
We're going to fill that bus up.
Yeah,
And Doug is going to make his movie.
that's right.
Hey.
Soul bus. Soul bus. I'm calling Spike right now.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, we don't want to keep you guys too much longer. We know you guys have stuff to do.
Right.
Got a flight to catch back to.
Yeah, flight to catch. So real quick, tell them how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, on Facebook, you can go to, I'm Doug Mike on Facebook, and also I have the skate page, Sk8 Vidzz, Facebook.com/Sk8 Vidzz, and on Instagram it's Sk8 _Sk8 Vidzz.
I appreciate you breaking that down to them too.
Yeah, the underscore.
Yeah.
Somebody
I
already
appreciate it.
had got Sk8 Vidzz on there and they don't use it. But
That's what I was gonna say because there is actually another Sk8 Vidzz on there, but spelled with the S and not a Z. So
Right.
we don't want to get them confused with the man right here. So
That's right.
yeah. So and what about you?
And me, you can reach me at Kathy Hood Bryant. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram as Barbie K.
Okay.
I post all the time on all the skate
Okay.
events, things, and
not skateboard.
Yeah. So where can they find information about the charter, though? Is it going to be on your
It's-
Facebook?
It'll
or
be on my
is it in-
Facebook, and
okay.
as well as on all the skate pages, like not Skatebook,
Okay.
London. I
Okay.
post everywhere.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm gonna get my own page, but I ain't got that big.
She will.
Try to get
He's gonna get me there.
Yeah.
He's gonna get me there.
That's what's up. So, again, thank you guys for coming by. We greatly
for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
I appreciate
Before you guys
having
leave, you gotta sign the wall over there.
The
That
Wall of
is
Fame.
me. Yes,
that
sir.
is the wall of fame.
Okay.
So make sure you guys go ahead and sign that. And as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Those who are listening on the radio right now, we appreciate you guys listening. Also, if you probably be watching this on Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate you guys chiming in. And again, this cannot work without you guys. This is a community effort, whether it's Sk8 Vidzz, Skaters Konnect, Skate-a-thon, Detroit, whatever. We all need to support each other because it's all about the love. And until next time, we will see you on the
wood.